Hi friends, welcome to this episode of Tips, Tricks, and Hacks. Today I'm going to show you how to take any document and make it form fillable for your clients. That means you drop boxes into it so that they can fill it out on their computer instead of having to handwrite it, scan it, and send it back to you. I use it for seller's disclosures, even for lien waivers to send over to contractors to have them fill out, and then I shoot it back over to them for a signature. I'm going to show you how to do that right now. Let's go. All right, folks, we are going to head on over to PDF Escape. That's pdfescape.com, and we're going to click on the free online version. You don't have to pay for anything. Right here it says upload PDF to PDF Escape. We're going to do that. SD blank is my file. It's just a blank seller's disclosure. All right, and then I'm going to come over here and click Fit to enlarge that for the window. Now I want to drop some form fields into these lines, and so I'm just going to click Form Field here. The default is text. I don't know if you can read that, and because that's what we use most often. Just hit Select, and now your cursor is basically live. So I'm going to click right there, and I have found that you want to overlap, well, I guess you'd say underlap, the line a little bit. So you want your box to drop just a little bit below that line, and make sure you don't butt it right up against your text, because that is where your fillable text is going to start. So give yourself a little bit of space. Excuse me. I'm going to spread that out across just like that. Now if I want to make another one, I just right click on that one, duplicate, and bring it over and do my next one like that. Right click, duplicate, bring this one over here, just like that. And if you're not sure if your placement's good, you can just click in the box, type a little bit, see how that looks, like that. And then if you want to test this out and see how it's going to look in the final version before you get too far into the process, which is what I will usually do, I'll come over here to this left column where you see the green box and the two down arrows, and that allows me to download what I've done, and I call that SD Fillable. And I'm going to go to that location, open that file, and this is what that will look like. So I'm just typing in there to see how that looks. Lines up pretty well, and this allows you to play with it a little bit to get it to line up exactly the way you want it to before you've done the entire document. So definitely just do a few lines, go test it out, take a look at it, see how it lines up. This is a little bit down over the line right here, so I might want to move it up a little bit, and once you get the hang of that, then you'll do them all the same way. So I'm going to close that and minimize that and get back over here. And so then if you want to do check boxes, we come over here and click Form Field again, and then instead of text we select checkbox, hit Select, and then just click where I want a checkbox to go. I want to go right there. It automatically puts a check in it. All you have to do is check it off, check it away, add another one, add another one, add another one, and so on and so forth. I want to see how that looks. Actually, let me add a couple in that aren't in that same column. See how they are going to look. And then let me download that. I hit my green box over here. Download it to Fillable. And yes, we're going to replace that. And now I'm going to go to my folder, look at it, open it up right here, and see how that looks. Let's go down to what I did down here. How does that look? It's not in perfect line because I kind of did it quickly. But as you can see, this is what the end user or your client will see. They'll see all these boxes, and they can just come through and check whatever they want to check and fill out, type in whatever they want to type in on the lines. All right, so we're going to move along, and we're going to talk about paragraphs. They're a little bit different. So let's get down here. So here where it says optional assessment, and you see there are two lines. It's not possible to put a box that will wrap from this short line down to this long line. Okay, so what you have to do, and I'll show you, I'll click my form field here, select paragraph, text paragraph, hit select, and then click in here like this. Okay, and I'm able to do this much here, but I can't do this, which I have found it's enough to just have this much text capability. You don't really need all of this, and you'll see that when we get into the big lines as well. Let's find one like these. This is plenty if you can fill in these three like this. Okay, so I start typing in there. That looks good, and you really can't tell how that's going to wrap unless you get that all the way down to the end like that. Then you get an idea of how that's going to be wrapping in each line for you like that. Okay, so I'm just going to delete that object out of there. Okay, so that's how you do the paragraphs. As you can see right here, whoops. As you can see here, I'm only going to be able to fill in that much. So let's go take a look at that real quick, and then we'll be just about done. Fillable. So that's down on the line. I don't really like that. Right? So I'm going to move that. And as I'm filling it in here like this, it gives me actually a scroll bar. But when you're done and click out of it, then it goes to where you typed it. Okay? So I would move that. I'll move that up before I continue with any more paragraphs. That's about it, guys. So it does take a while to fill out an entire seller's disclosure with check boxes and form fields, but you only have to do it once. Once you're done with it, it will make your life much easier as it has mine. I also use this program to do other documents such as lien waivers, and I'm going to show you that one here. I just downloaded a generic lien waiver from the internet, and then I dropped in a whole bunch of boxes. And you may have had the same experience where you try to get a lien waiver from a contractor that did work for your seller, and they're not always the most tech savvy as far as printing, signing, scanning, and that kind of thing. So it's a whole lot easier if you can just shoot this over to your seller. They forward it over to the contractor, and the contractor fills it out, sends it back, and then all you have to do is send it back to them one more time for a signature, and you're good to go. All right, so that's it, guys, for today. I hope you enjoyed this episode. That's it for today, friends. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and click that bell icon to make sure you get notified when the next episode is available. Until then, thanks so much. God bless. Have a great day.